Hi guys, today I'm here with Lauma. She's my friend. She's an expat here in Milan, and we are going to do an interview, and she will talk about her experience here in the city, and I guess it can be even useful for you if you want to move here in the future. So, who are you and what you do here in Milan?
Hi, my name is Lauma and I am from Latvia. I live here for my university studies and I study architecture.
What is it like to live in Milan?
It's amazing. The city is quite vibrant and really busy in the cultural activity. I love the fashion events and I love to see the stores, the shops and the contemporary art.
What is your favorite thing about this city?
I love Brera district. It's very beautiful. It has small and old streets. I recommend seeing Pinacoteca di Brera and its botanical garden. The botanical garden has very interesting exhibitions in the park, and I love to see it.
Milan is an expensive city in relation to salaries. How do you manage the cost of living here?
While I study, I also work remotely. I work for a Swedish company in editing pictures for architecture. I do it while I study as a part-time activity, as a part-time job.
What are the positive and negative aspects of living in Milan?
The positive are definitely the vibrancy, that the cities are full of people and some exhibitions outdoors. It's only 2 hours to see either the mountains or the beach. The negative aspect, what would I change? Probably the safety during the evenings. Probably I feel less safe around some metros or some trains. This is something I would probably increase the safety in the city.
How would you describe public transportation in Milan?
It's very good. It's very well connected. I can get through any part of the city to any other points very fast and effective. Except for every few days in a month there is a strike, even during the weekends, and it really affects how I could travel, use the train for traveling to other cities, because it simply doesn't work.
It's easy to get around the city?
Yes.
In your opinion, is Milan a welcoming city for those arriving from other regions or countries?
In my case, I would say it's very welcoming and people are really close, and you need to connect easily with friends and find a buddy in university, and then it would be very welcoming. However, I think it's a bit different from my country, so I was happy to get some help from my colleagues or some family, but and I think it was very useful to also help other students to work as a buddy.
What do you think of cultural events and nightlife in Milan?
I think it's very amazing. If I go out, I like the clubs, the bars. They are very full of people. But I love visiting museums and the cultural events. I think even walking around the streets to see the architecture is very beautiful. Milan has a very particular architecture. And about nightlife, I don't really go outside, but I think it's a very vibrant nightlife for the city, and I would recommend seeing the Navigli area. It has a lot of areas with restaurants and with clubs that are really full of people and really vibrant
for popular for local nightlife.
Yes.
Do you have an event or a place you often go to?
I recently visited QC Terme, and I think it's a very beautiful, amazing place with many different saunas and many different styles. And I would recommend visiting these small places that are for relaxation, for health. I think in the cultural sense, Milan can increase the health aspect to promote more healthy activities.
What do you think of the pace of life in Milan? Is too hectic or are you comfortable with it?
I feel comfortable. I have found friends in Milan and I can share my experiences. As soon as I do it, I feel much more comfortable and even safe that I can have friends and connections. And meanwhile, the city itself is very vibrant and it's like a gallery for the cultural contemporary events.
If you had to convince someone to move to Milan, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to come to Milan. It's it's very welcoming, very amazing city, and I would recommend to do it for studies and for some work in fashion, art or architecture, also engineering. I think many different areas for jobs are very niche, so in general I wouldn't probably do it for a job in general, but for studying in university.
So in general, how is your experience in Milan?
I love it. I love the city of Milan. I think it's beautiful. I think people are very well rooted and very mindful. And I recommend it for visiting. I recommend it for studying. And I wish it would be also nice to stay here for more activities.
So perfect. Thanks to Lauma for these testimonials to tell us her experience. I know her, so I know she was very honest in this interview. And if you like the interview, you can subscribe to the channel, and in future I guess I will bring in the channel also other interviews of different expats that live here in the city. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.
Thank you. Bye.